Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Perry2N. I'm one of the first Brimstone mains to hit Radiant using Molly lineups, Judge, Op, and Shorty. And in today's video, I'm going to show you guys some Icebox lineups I use in my ranked games. If you enjoy this content, please make sure to subscribe, like, and comment what you want to see next time. And with that, let's get started. Alright, so starting with A site, the first Molly I'm going to show you guys is for Gen. So you want to plant right here, right in front of the generator. Go back through a main. And on Icebox, the mollies are a little difficult for A site because there's no skyboxes, so you work off of a lot of ricochets. So for this, you want to find this yellow line right here, and put yourself right there on the yellow line. And for this molly, I use the health indicator line, just the bottom horizontal white line right there, and I line up that with the middle of this kind of dark smudge right there. You can see that dark smudge. You just want to put it right in the middle of where those 2 points meet, just like so. When you shoot this, it'll bounce once, cover the entire bomb. You could also plant a little bit more upwards if you want. There's a little bit of space to kind of play around with this, but usually I plant right here, right in front of Gen.
Right here. Molly.
So another molly you can do for Gen is through screens. And you want to find this corner right here and put your back up against it. For this molly, you're going to focus on these columns of gray squares on the ceiling and just focus on this first column right here. Where you'll want to put your crosshair is the middle of this second square, just like so.
Molly.
When you shoot this, it'll bounce off the roof and land directly on the bomb.
Right here. Molly.
So the next molly I'm going to show you guys has dual purpose, so you can either use it for default plant right here or under this rope right here. And for this, you want to make your way to belt. And what you're going to want to do is, like, once you get to this position, see how there's like these two rectangles, a white one and a black one. What you'll want to do is just put your crosshair in the center of where the bottom of these two meet, just like so.
Molly.
When you shoot this, it'll bounce once and then cover both sides of the bomb, so you have this for both plants.
Right here. Molly.
So the next molly I'm going to show you guys is an interesting one you can do from enemy spawn. So where you want to plant is right here,
Right here.
right in front of this grill and along the line. And for this, you want to make it back outside towards enemy spawn and find these lamps right here. Put your back up against this one. And for this, you want to aim your crosshair just above this kind of vertical black line right there, just like so. And then put the edge of your left side to where that black line ends, just like that. When you shoot this, it'll bounce off this little wall directly into the bomb like that. And you can play this interestingly from heaven, or you can make your way to screens and peek out this way. They should be super exposed.
Right here. Molly.
Now moving on to B site, this molly is going to be for the typical default plant spot, which is right here. And for this, you'll just want to make your way into this corner.
Right here.
And then aim your crosshair to the left of this star right there. It's kind of faint, but you can see it. You'll just want to put the right side of your crosshair to the left of this star, just like so.
Molly.
You shoot this, it goes pretty high in the sky and takes a while to land, but should bounce once and cover the bomb.
Right here. Molly.
This next molly is for the super exposed plant on B site, which is at the edge of this corner. And for this, you want to go back through B main and then find this wall. The first thing you want to do is center yourself
Right here.
in the middle of that wall. And for this, I use that horizontal white line under my health to line it up with the bottom of this white dot right there. and where this line is. So just like this. And this is going to be a jump throw, so make sure you, when you hit jump, you throw your molly at the same time, like so.
Molly.
This one's going to bounce once and land on the bomb.
Right here. Molly.
Another interesting way to molly this spot
Spike drop.
from enemy spawn is by going to this corner right here.
Right here.
Put your back up against it, and you'll want to aim your crosshair right at this corner of where this dark kind of circular thing meets with this vertical gray wall. So just like that.
Molly.
This is going to bounce off the pole and land on the exact same spot. So it's a very interesting way to keep your enemies on their toes. If you ever manage to plant there, just surprise them from enemy spawn.
Right here. Molly.
So there may be situations where you're finding yourself planting right here,
Spike dropped.
and the way you can molly this spot is by going in this corner
Right here.
and aiming your crosshair right at that little indent or breakage in the pole right there. So you can see there's like a little bit of a dark spot right there on the pole. Just put your crosshair directly on that.
Molly.
This is going to bounce off that pole and onto the bomb.
Right here. Molly.
So the next molly I'm going to show you guys has dual purpose, so you can either plant on this side
Spike drop.
for default
Got the
or plant on
spike.
this side. And for this you want to go to snow pile and find these boxes.
Right here.
Put yourself up against the box. Focus on your smoke HUD icon and use that top white square and line it up to where the top of this dark triangle ends at the top right there, just like so.
Molly.
When you shoot this, it bounces off the container and lands directly on the bomb.
Right here. Molly.
If you ever want to play post plant from mid, an interesting molly you can do for this plant spot,
Spike drop.
which is in between the middle of this wall and where the plant site ends, is if you go down to mid, find these wooden
Right
planks, put your back up against it, and then see how there's like this kind of like dark dot on this gray container right there. You'll want to put the edge of your horizontal white line where there's like a white dot on your molly icon. You want to just put it at the end of where that dark dot is. And when you shoot this,
Molly.
it'll bounce once, and you can play this from mid or use it as a counter molly for enemy team. The last molly I'm going to show you guys is an interesting one I like to do from enemy spawn on B site.
Spike drop.
So you want to plant in this corner, and you want to make your way to this bridge in enemy spawn. Put yourself
Right
up
here.
against this corner. And for this one, I just aim my crosshair directly at this star in the sky. It's a really big one, you can't miss it, and usually you're almost aiming straight up. So that's how I remember it. So just aim there. When you
Molly.
shoot this, it should bounce once to land directly on bomb. And it's something that can catch your enemies off guard. And you can play this from multiple different angles. Usually I like to go into kitchen, and you can easily just jiggle and see them super
here.
exposed right there.
Right here. Molly.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this molly guide on Icebox. I cover other maps in my channel as well, so feel free to check out those videos, and thanks for watching.
Wait, you're gonna plan B? Okay. Can try.
Smoke's down.
I'm ready. Don't you know what the fuck these guys are?
Spike planted.
Well, they're both back mid.
Okay. Have to look for that.
Last player standing.
Brim, you just hold it.
What the fuck?
Just hide. Why? I don't even have to peek.
Open up the sky! Molly!
One enemy remaining. Clutch.
No
Oh,
way.
sure you have him lined
I
up.
do have
No way
lineup
you
for
have a
that.
lineup there. You are a fucking nerd.